Hello everyone, this is Kee Park, your condo analyst, and in this video we are going to review the Lily condos by Aspen Ridge, which is located in the Crosstown area. Let's get right into it. Lily condominiums at Crosstown. Let's get right into it. 844 Don Mills Road is where it's located. So it's at the intersection of Eglinton and Don Mills Road on the northwest corner. And this entire area is going through a huge development at the moment. And Aspen Ridge is one of the largest developers in Toronto, and they have already begun construction on Crosstown 1, 2, 3, the towers, and then the Crest condominiums, which is located just north of the Crosstown condominium towers. And then now the Lily condominiums is just north of the Crest condominiums that have already launched. In terms of specific location, I'll give you a satellite view. And here, as you can see, everything is dug and ready for construction. These are going to be at the base of the Crosstown towers 1, 2, 3, and then the Crest building is coming into this location, and the Lily condominiums is going to be located here. In terms of transit and location, there will be the Eglinton LRT that's going to be completed hopefully in 2024, and it will be up and running, and it will go right across on Eglinton, giving this area, the Crosstown area, access to Yonge subway station via the Eglinton LRT. So you will travel west on Eglinton and get to Yonge subway station, which you will have access to the existing TTC that is headed northbound and southbound. It's the line 1. And also, if you continue down on Eglinton, you can travel further west to the Eglinton West Station, and then you can again access downtown or north to VMC area or the York University. So in terms of talking about universities, you can have access to as far as York University near the VMC area, or U of T, which is located downtown here, using the Eglinton line and then the line 1 down to Bloor Street, or continue down south to access Toronto Metropolitan University, previously called the Ryerson University. And let's not forget OCAD, our art school in Toronto. So transit-wise, because of the Eglinton LRT, it will have all the necessary subway access. But also what's great about this area is that the new Ontario line will be starting from this area, traveling all the way down to the lakefront, the distillery district, to the Corktown area, and running across Queen Street in the downtown Toronto area, ending in the exhibition place. So this is the end station for the Ontario line. So in 2028, 2029, when this subway line is completed, Crosstown, starting from the Crosstown, you would be able to access downtown Toronto with no transfers, directly going down from Crosstown. And that's one of the reasons why this area has such a high expectations for future growth. In addition to that, if you're into green spaces, as you can see, the south of this area is all greenery near the Ontario Science Centre. Also, there is the Sunnybrook Park, which is not very far from it. And if you go a little bit north, there is a place called the Toronto Botanical Gardens and Edward Gardens, which is absolutely just beautiful if you actually make a visit there. A lot of wedding photos are taken here. So driving here and parking at the park and walking through this trail will give you a very pleasant hiking trail. And slightly north on Don Mills, you will have access to Shops on Don Mills, which is located right here, Shops on Don Mills. And this would be literally about 2 to 3 minute drive up north, and you'll get access to tons of culinary experiences, restaurants, shopping areas, and all that great stuff. Now let's review the brochures together. Lily, best of both worlds. It is actually inspired by the flower lily for this building. Lily is Crosstown's most strikingly unique community with a distinct identity, taking on more organic, sculptural shape of a flower in contrast to the block forms of Crosstown's other buildings. And this is by the architect. Core architects are the architect that was hired to design this building. Absolutely beautiful. As you can see, there are lots of curves in this building as opposed to some of the angular shapes of the Crosstown towers. Before we go into the specifics of the details of the Lily condominiums itself, I want to get your attention to this specific slide, right? So this slide is looking from northwest down to southeast, okay? So these three towers are the Crosstown 1, 2, and 3. And then this small building here, just on the north side, is the Crest building. And this is the Lily condominiums that's coming right now. As you can see, there are more developments coming into this neighborhood. There is a brand new community center that's coming, and also a 5-acre community park, and some townhomes, which we'll be releasing very, very soon. After the release of this condominium, I think the townhomes will be coming next year at around spring to summertime. And there are also some Crosstown Place offices, which are these tall buildings that are going to be condominiums and retail and office space together. So this is the entirety of the Crosstown development by Aspen Ridge. So specifics about this project: Crosstown is a 60-acre multi-phase residential and commercial development located on the northwest corner of Don Mills and Eglinton, which will consist of high-rise, mid-rise buildings and stacked and rear-lane towns. Lily condominiums, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. Lily at Crosstown is a 8-story building with 2 mid-rise buildings atop a shared common ground floor. 220 residential condominium units in total, 1 level of underground parking, and 4 elevators in total. Locker will cost $8,000. Parking costs $75,000, and it is only available for units that are larger than 2 bedrooms. Ceiling heights are generally 9-foot ceilings on floors 2 to 7, 10-foot ceilings on the ground floor and floors 8 and 9. And this is a great feature. If you enjoy high ceilings, which is a preferred feature in any condominium, any house, and I'm really happy to see 10-foot ceilings for the ground floor units, because the ground floor units tend to be a little bit less popular for most people. However, it is in high demand for people who are retiring, because people who are retiring do not enjoy stairs, and they also do enjoy a little bit of a terrace space, which is similar to of a garden or a backyard in a house. When they move from a house with a backyard to a condominium like this, they might prefer a ground floor unit that has 10-foot ceilings, but also some terrace space that they can actually use to grow some vegetables or flowers, do some outdoor barbecue, have some outdoor space, and maybe just walk out from the terrace onto the floors. So when you're walking your dog, you don't have to get into the elevator, you can just walk out the terrace. So it's actually a very pleasant experience. The maintenance fees are approximately 73 cents per square foot. Hydro, water, and gas consumptions are separately metered. That is typical for all the condominiums launching these days. There's 24-hour concierge, the gym, the lobby lounge, the party room, the outdoor terrace, dog park, and dog wash stations, and 2 guest suites. The first tentative occupancy date is scheduled for March 17, 2027. The outside occupancy date is March 18, 2030. So basically, the developer has an opportunity to develop and deliver this condominium to their purchasers by 2030. Incentives are 1 free assignment included in all of the APS. For those of you who are not familiar with the word APS, it's a short form for Agreement of Purchase and Sale. Development charges and levies are capped, which is including the development educational levies, park levies, and Section 37, which is extremely rare these days, okay? The reason why this developer, Aspen Ridge, is laying out all these different development charges and saying that it is capped $10,000 for 1 and 1 plus dens and $15,000 for 2 bedrooms and larger is because most developers will cap only the development charges, not including the educational levies or park levies or Section 37, and advertise as we capped the development charges. However, these are all of these, the development charges, educational and park and Section 37, these are all part of the development charges that are charged to the purchaser at the time of closing. So Aspen Ridge is being transparent about what they're capping, and they're actually truly capping everything as opposed to capping just 1 or 2 of these development charges and advertising as capped developments. The deposit structure, the Canadian residents will pay 15% until occupancy. So that's $10,000 bank draft with offer and balance to 5% in 30 days, 2.5% in 180 days, 2.5% in 270 days, 2.5% in 365, so a year from now, and 2.5% at 450 days. I think what they've done with the interior is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a quick look at some of the renderings of the building and the interior. So I want to stop by this features and finishes section of the brochure quickly, because what the developer is doing as part of their features and finishes, and they've also done this for their previous projects at Crosstown, is that they are including Miele appliances in their entire building. Typically, most developers don't put Miele appliances because it's a high-end appliance and it's very expensive. It's from Germany. And if you actually own it and use it, you'll notice the big difference in terms of how it's functioning, how quickly it heats up, and also how quietly it operates. And it's one of the desired features in a condominium. All these details, you can check it out for yourself. From the link in the description box, I will put a link there so you can download all the floor plans, price list, feature sheet, the brochure, everything that you need to make a purchase decision. It is in the link in the description box, so click that and download it. And here are some floor plans, but it really is pointless because there are about 70 different floor plans, because this is a boutique building. It's a low rise and it's shaped in a very unique way that it's very different from a typical tower, like let's say a 50-story tower, which is the same floor plans and floor plate from floor 7 to 50. So all they have to do is design 10 suites, 12 suites, and replicate it all the way to 50 stories. This is different. Every floor is a little bit different, and depending on what you prefer and what your needs are, your choice of the floor plan could be very different. But I will go through very quickly on some of the units that I find to be very nice. One of them is a 1D model. This is a 1-bedroom, 467 square foot and 189 square feet of outdoor terrace facing northwest. And when you walk into the suite, there is a washer and dryer on the right. And when you come into the kitchen area, there's bathroom on the left, a living area, and a bedroom. This is a nice 1-bedroom area with a nice terrace outside, so you could go out and exit the suite using this door that is going to be installed and a little fence to separate the streets to the terrace. I chose this model because the bedroom and the living room both have tons of windows. This unit is priced at around $595,000. I think that's a really good price considering 10-foot ceilings, outdoor terrace, and all of the development charges capped. It's only costing $1,267 per square foot. To make it comparable to other buildings who haven't capped the development charges, all of them, then I would recommend that you take off anywhere from $30,000 to $60,000 off the purchase price from the Lily condos and do your dollar per square foot calculation so that it is actually an apples to apples comparison with other developments, with other condominiums in the GTA. This is a slightly larger one bedroom unit. This is a 584 square foot. Terrace is 236 square foot. Northwest facing as well. As you walk in, the kitchen area and the living room area, and then a huge bathroom. This looks like a bathroom that can actually fit a wheelchair. And then there's the bedroom with a walk-in closet and the outdoor terrace space, which is 236 square foot. Absolutely massive terrace for a nice one bedroom. This unit is priced at $744,900. And dollar per square foot is $1,275. So again, when you're doing the math to compare this price with other condominiums, you have to deduct about $30,000 to $60,000 for development charges so that you can do an apples to apples comparison. When I do that, that also comes down to about $1,160 a foot, which is a fantastic price for 10-foot ceilings and a terrace unit. As I mentioned earlier, there's about 70 different floor plans here. It is really impossible to go through all these floor plans on this YouTube video. However, there is a link in the description box. Please download this and review it on your own time. And if you have any questions, give me a call at this number, 416-493-3955, or email me at key@condoanalyst.ca and I will answer all the questions that you might have. There you have it, everyone. This is a full quick review of the Lily condominiums at Crosstown. Let me give you a quick introduction about myself. My name is Kee Park, your condo analyst. I graduated from the University of Waterloo doing double major in mathematics and accounting. So compared to some of the other realtors, I am really well versed with math, and I can also give you some tax advice as I have majored in accounting as well. Prior to becoming a realtor, I have worked at a data analytics consulting company, and I was the head of analytics, which means I am very well versed in putting together data, doing the analysis, coming up with valuable insights that can really help people make sound financial decisions with their pre-construction condominiums. I also have a special WhatsApp group join link for my clients. This is a WhatsApp group where I share the gems and very rare opportunities of pre-construction condominiums in Toronto. Sometimes the developers are hesitant to advertise their new special incentive, or sometimes they give platinum agents like myself an earlier launch prior to the official first launch of things. So if you want to get access to that, please join our WhatsApp group and gain more information, get all your pre-construction information faster than anyone else. I am a platinum agent for multiple developers in all of Canada, and I have very special relationships with them, which allows me to provide my clients with these opportunities. But sometimes through the lawyer reviews and negotiations with the developer, I am capable of providing additional benefits, which I won't go into details because it will be too long. But these additional benefits on top of the first access to any project in all of GTA gives me a competitive edge to help my clients make better pre-construction investments. Once again, my name is Kee Park. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to email me or call me. There's a link in the description box to join our email subscription as well, absolutely for free. So click that link, and also don't forget to click subscribe and like for more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.